Hello everybody and welcome to the next part of this 2-hour special, and also hello everybody and welcome to the first episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In case I ever do a full-scale Let's Play of this, I wanted to record these games separately instead of having them all in one shot, so that I could upload them as their own individual videos for the 30 minutes that we're going to be playing the game. So let's get right into it. Thankfully, I was able to skip the beginning cutscene, because we're going to be getting to that cutscene anyway in the beginning of the game. I'm not a person that likes keeping Link's name Link. I like naming him Cloud, and I find it very fitting for this game. In fact, this is kind of when I started doing it. If we could name our Epona horse thing, I would name it Nimbus, so it would be like Nimbus Cloud from Dragon Ball, but anyway. Rise, Cloud. The time has come for you to awaken. You are fated to lead the hand in great destiny. Or have a hand, and it will soon find you. Time for you to awaken. Or time has come for you to awaken. Cloud. Hey, sleepyhead, I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Rise and shine, Cloud. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts. Remember? You better not keep me waiting. Zelda. Fun fact, Zelda's one of my least favorite characters in any of these games. Alright. So this Link is probably one of the weakest Links, because you have a stamina meter! Along with Breath of the Wild Link, apparently. Your stamina bar runs out. You become wimpy and unable to do anything for quite a long time. Alright. We're reading our diary. Nope. Wait. One thing I do like is you can sit down and recover your health in this game, or you can't really do that in any other game. Can I break my own stuff? No, I can't roll. Oh well. When we raid our drawers, we get a blue rupee. It's worth 5 rupees. Better drop it in your wallet for now. Alright. No running in the halls after all, so we can always skip.
Yeah?
Morning, Cloud! So today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? All I'm saying is, everyone else is out practicing in the plaza. You seem to be pretty relaxed about the whole thing. Of course, the Crimson Lost Rain of yours is something special. I'd feel pretty confident rating him, too. My bird won the last ceremony, but I don't even think he could beat that Red Terror of yours. Of course, a bird's true special speed in a race always comes down to the skill of the rider. Something of a bird researcher animal around here. So, if you ever find yourself in need of some bird expertise, come see old Pippet. He's actually one of my favorite characters in the game. I don't know why. Hey Cloud, the day of this wing ceremony is finally upon us. It's time to put what you've learned to use, all those practical skills I taught you and all those academic prowess Instructor Howell taught you. While we're at it, do you remember how to look around using the left stick? What's the left stick when you want to take a look around at your surroundings, or the L button, whatever it is? If you feel as though the cursor is moved out of alignment, point the Wiimote at the screen and press down to easily rectify the situation. The text in this game is a little hard for me to read. Alright. We have our gear here, except we have absolutely nothing to speak of. We also have our map. Which is pretty cool, I guess. Bruce's room. It's locked. I also read some of these things. Cleanliness is... what? Next to nightliness, keep your sleepiness quarters tidy. Good morning, Cloud. Today's the big wing ceremony, right? I wanted to fly too, but I didn't want to make the cut, so I'm stuck back here at the academy. Guess I've got to move these barrels over to the kitchen. I was hoping to at least be able to cheer you on, Cloud, but I guess that's the way it goes. Go out there and win them. Wow them, buddy. Now let me help you out, buddy. Oh, thanks. I didn't think you had time to help me out, Cloud. No problem. Really? Thanks. Okay, so... I need you to carry one of these barrels over to the old lady who works in the kitchen. You said to pick up a barrel and press A again to put it down at your feet. You hold the Wiimote up and swing it. You can throw whatever you're carrying. Roll small items and pots by holding the Wiimote down and swinging it. You won't get in huge trouble if any of those barrels break, so don't even think about throwing or rolling them. If you forget any of this, just press 2. I'll bring up an explanation of actions available to you at the moment in time. Pretty handy, huh? Yeah, it's pretty handy, but I think I grabbed this from the wrong direction. I believe if you run out of energy, you'll just simply drop it. Man, Twilight Princess Link could have done this with his eyes closed. And probably with one hand. Alright, let's put this down. I'm too wimpy. Alright. What's all this? I thought I told Fledge to carry that in. Or Fledge to carry that. Bah, it's probably for the best. That skinny boy wouldn't probably gotten flattened. Say, do you have some important ceremony or such today? Well, thanks for the help. It's kind of needed for a quest later. It's good to kind of get this out of the way now. Alright, it's available to us. Alright. like that. So this is a game that grew on me over a very long period of time. There's a certain point in this game that gets really friggin' good and makes the whole experience before that even better.
Hey!
Hey, Cloud, up here!
Yo!
Good morning to you, Cloud. Today's finally the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony. Are you feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered there's something I'd like to ask you about. Look this way while pressing and holding Z, and then press A to have a quick chat with me.
Ooh.
Excellent. Always remember you can press Z to target something. Once you have targeted someone with Z, you can easily talk to him or her by pressing A. When there isn't anything to target, pressing Z is a conventional way, or convenient way. Look in the face here to move forward. Oh, but it's a little scary to carry on a conversation from this distance. Why don't you come join me up here? You should be able to climb up if you dash up to the top of that wooden box, don't you think? Moving while holding A to dash, you should be able to make that jump fairly easily. Try going up here. Honestly, anytime taking away from ever seeing Zelda again is a good day to bring it me. So what do you think? Using A to dash is useful, isn't it? However, don't dash around so much that you tire yourself out, or your stamina gouge will completely empty, and you'll be out of breath. It's best to take a little break when your stamina gouge gets close to empty. Got all that? On to the next point. You can jump a short distance like this by moving toward it. It's called auto jump. Ah yes, auto jump. It has a nice ring to it. Auto jump, the bane of anyone's existence who's played a Zelda game.
Yo!
So what are you up to? Rushing to get some last minute bird writing practice this morning, Cloud? Oh? You have someone to meet. Oh, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? Perfect timing then. See, Zelda's father, Headmaster Gabora, is petting Mia, and won't she scampered off again. Look. Over there, do you see her? Headmaster is so busy working with Zelda preparing for the ceremony. I thought that maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony is about to start, and I just put on a fresh set of clothes, and while you see, will you help me and get going retrieve Mia for me?
Ooh.
Fantastic, so you'll do it? I know you're in a hurry, I really appreciate you taking the time to help. Should be able to climb up somewhere over there. Getting off that ledge there, and climb onto the roof on the other side. Terribly sorry. I know you're quite the climber. I really do appreciate it. Yep, except climbing takes stamina. Leaping to get further and faster takes more stamina. If you're not careful about stamina, like, management, you're going to fall a lot in this game, and it's going to suck. That happened to me a lot. So there's a little bit of advice.
Hey!
Hey, Cloud. I don't care how good a jumper you think you are. You'll never reach a roof that high by just pressing A to dash. There should be a wooden box up there. Grab one and move it with A, and use it as a platform of sorts. Climb onto a platform by pressing A to dash, or by pressing the control stick for a few moments. So, as you can see, the game is both required on motion controls and button presses. However, I think it's probably one of the best Wii games that has this feature, aside from, like, Okami. There are a lot of games that were not made for this system, that were ported to this system. Also, this thing... I can't quite look, but this thing is cute now. But this thing is a little Satan. We'll be getting into that later. Okay, I didn't heave her over the side, like my conscience kind of wanted to. Nice work! You brought her back safe and sound. Also, I say conscience, you'll get into that later of why I say that. Sorry for troubling you with this. I know you're busy, Cloud. I suppose I should be in Mio now. Please tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up by the statue of the goddess. Zelda is there with him, so you should hurry along. Thank God I don't want to be alone next to her. This is a save bird. This Zelda, in my opinion, is not that bad, but I still don't like her. A stamina fruit. This particular fruit replenishes your stamina gauge.
Oh,
Morning, Cloud. How's life? Did you manage to even get a wink's sleep last night? Figured you might have been tossing and turning all night thinking about the big ceremony today. What am I doing? Oh, just fixing this gate here. It's been a squeaky lately. Can't have that on the day of the ceremony. Hey, you haven't already forgotten send your prayers to Goddess this morning, have you? Just face the bird statue over there and say a short prayer to save your progress. As you know, these bird statues are all over Skyloft. It's about time you get in the habit of stopping at every statue stopping at a statue every time you run by one. Prayer in time saves 9. You know what I'm saying?
huh?
I'm still working on the gate here, so it'll be out of commission for a little bit until I finish up
Huh?
Zelda. Oh, true, it's just at the statue of the goddess with the headmaster Deborah. What's the best way up to the statue? By the time you learn for yourself, kid, you can just press L to take a look around. You can't miss her. It gets a little off when you're looking at around. Just use L. You can re-enter your view with L down. Remember that. Okie dokie. So stamina fruit. If you get up to wimp status, it will instantly recover your stamina. Especially if you're a wimp. Status. Because if you're in wimp status from him running out of stamina, then you can just do that. And you're good. Hey, good morning, Cloud. Don't mind me, I was just doing a chant in another language that you cannot understand. Glad to see my loft wing got you up out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. But look at this instrument and look at this outfit. They're mine to use at the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess said to have in the legends. It sounds gorgeous, too. I asked Father about it, and he says it's called a harp. Look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself. We get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm gonna make a great goddess today. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Cloud. So how do I look? Nice costume. And what exactly is that supposed to mean, you goof? I think I look... If you think I look silly, just come out and say it.
Oh,
Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you still all prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. And I used the wrong voice for her, by the way. Whoops. Ah, Cloud, you're here too. Outstanding. Encouraging to see you so early. Given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. So if you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda, so give it your best out there. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Cloud hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. Only because I don't want to become a knight. Even when he's out riding with his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around. Probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's gonna have to be in perfect condition and perfect control of his bird to win today. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. You have a point. Today's wing ceremony tests the skill of the rider as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. See, Cloud and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are made whole by our Loftwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as means of protection. Whatever I said, did I accidentally skip? When we are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you can recall. But that first meeting between Cloud and his Loftwing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was of the Crimson Loftwing, a breed so rare that we were for sure for some time that it had vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Recall when Cloud and that Loftwing of his first met? What a sight! The boy just hopped on that bird and gracefully flew away without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. Judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say that the friendship shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. But who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Cloud and his bird. Anyone who's a part of something that special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. Contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. The ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become Knights of Skyloft. Cloud doesn't fly fast enough during the race. What if Cloud messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? There's always janitorial work. Calm down, my dear, it'll be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you have become a completely different person when you worry about Cloud.
Hey!
Listen, Cloud, you better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later. Let me go, woman. Here we are. Go on now. Jump off the edge and call your Loftwing. It's almost time for the ceremony. But try to practice seriously for once. Is this assisted suicide? Oh yeah. You can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go! Okay, Cloud, go ahead. Just press down and call your Loftwing. Bird sure is taking a long time to get here. Something's wrong. Now you notice when my head's about to hit the pavement. Hang in there, Cloud. I've got you. No, your bird has me. You do all right. Sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? It's very odd, Cloud. What could have possibly happened to your Loftwing? For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. You still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Cloud? Problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Cloud, when you said you couldn't sense your Loftwing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own Loftwing, so I'll catch up with you later. You better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird's gone. My, how did it be so late? If I recall correctly, this year's Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony. Cloud, you should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so that you can find your bird. But Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Cloud asks Instructor Howell, he'll probably just come to talk to you about it.
Oh, oh.
Well, quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Cloud, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me like orders. Alright. Might come off a little bit harsh, it's mainly for funnies that I do that, but like, man. First Zelda that tries to kill you. No wonder the other Zeldas don't try to kill Link as often, because they don't have a friggin' ledge to drop him off this high. As you can see, we can't get into this part of Skyloft still. But we can do Zelda's job for her. Draw off the side. Watch your step there. You can't always depend on the knights like me to swoop in and save you. You're not Instructor Horwell, are you? Looking a little pale. What? Your Loftwing is missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to start looking for him now? How will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? Looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on whether or not you can find that bird on time. Excuse me. I see, so the headmaster has summoned me? Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. Still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your Loftwing. Thank you, Elrond. Alright. Where's door? I can't see door. Oh, can I go through here? Oh, yes, I can. Thank God. Alright. We have time to get, like, one major cutscene in. Let's do that. Hold up, Cloud. Hey, Cloud. Can you help me with something? All you have to do is use A to dash and roll into the tree. It's like I've been doing. Dash and then shake the nunchuck while you're in front of the tree to ram! Or bam! Do a roll right into it. So come on, please! Man, everyone wants me to die today. Like, squish my head into jelly, knocking me off a cliff. For some reason, that doesn't want to work. That's weird. Oh, right, it's the nunchuck, not the... Okay. Woo! You did it! It's that guy stag beetle. Wait up! Don't go tumbling off the edge, kid. I don't have enough money to pay for a suit. Alright. You know, Groose, not sure what the pain, what with all the scratching and the pecking. Of course it was. You thought a big crimson long fling like that was gonna go down without a fight? Well, we got him, and I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. Whoa, Cloud, so, you gotta have long have you been standing there? What's your problem anyway? Oh wait, I get it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. You're pleading, oh Groose, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today, please? You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Groose doesn't do any charity for wimps. My advice? Work hard and wish with all your heart you might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of red feathers? Can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think his tiny brain got confused by the clouds and got lost? Nice hair. You lay off my due right now or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I've got the slickest Pomodoro in town. You also got the only Poppin' in town. You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget how you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids, right? Big deal. Doesn't change the fact that you flow through life with your head in the clouds. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Groose?
Oh.
Oh, Zelda, hey, Nasa. Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Cloud again, aren't you? He's a student of Academy like all of us.
No.
Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose... Suppose what? I suppose you, forget it. I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Okay, we're out of here, boys! Later, Cloud. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback toward knighthood. So find that bird, or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. But those guys aren't gonna help us find your bird, so we better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he talked to Instructor Howell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in no time. And with that, we are at the end of the 30-minute gameplay of Skyward Sword. Keeping in mind, if you would like to see more of this game, Kirby's Epic Yarn, or any of the others, feel free to let me know. And I will highly consider making them the next project after everything's said and done with Metroid and Okami. So, that being said, in the next part, I'll be seeing you guys then for the next part of the 2-hour-long special that's going on right now. See you guys then.